Yo, just before we get any further into the video, I do want to let y'all know there is currently a giveaway for a Peroxide Godly running in my Discord right now. So if you guys do want a chance to go ahead and get a free Godly for yourself or many other Peroxide items, make sure you guys go ahead, drop a sub. That is very important. I will not let you claim if you're not subscribed, and join the Discord, which I posted in the description, and I wish y'all the best of luck. Also, the video that you guys are going to watch does not include any extra abilities or stats such as Wizard or Vestal Rage. It's basically just base, Bankai, Shikai, Resurrection, Segunda, Vollstandig, and Shrift. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy the video, and anyway, let's get right into it. Alright, it's good, y'all. So basically in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be comparing every single faction's moveset. So basically Resurrection versus Shikai versus Shrift, and then Bankai versus Vollstandig versus Segunda. All right, so that's basically what this video is going to be. Just also let me just lay down the rules real quick, and like basically how I'm gonna be doing it. So it's gonna be going off 4 categories, which are ease to get, like how easy it is to get that. Not really, it makes the game kind of not fun when it's not like easy to get. Like it has to be hard but not too hard, like how the Bankai fight was. Like the Bankai fight, you really have to change your whole build just to beat it. Second is going to be like damage and how good it actually is in the game. I feel like that is a pretty big part, I'm not gonna lie, so this might be worth more points than other ones. And the next is aesthetic, like how good it looks, because how good it looks really, that in my opinion, has an effect on like how much I enjoy the game. If the game doesn't look good and the moves don't look good, I don't really have as much fun on the game. I think Peroxide does do a good job with that though. And then funness, like how fun it is to use. I'm not using some boring Bankai, Shikai, whatever that you just sit there and like it's like boring to use. So yeah, those are the 4 things we're gonna be going off of. We're gonna be ranking basically, just to save time, we're gonna be ranking only like the best ones, in my opinion. I think objectively I chose the best ones, so let me just read them off real quick. Okay, so for Shikai and Bankai, I chose Lightning, so Lightning Shikai, Lightning Bankai. And yeah, in my opinion, you could say Glacier or Fire are better, but I'm just gonna be like using Lightning. I don't know, in my opinion, it's just the better one. It's just the best one in the game. For Resurrections and Segunda, I'm gonna use Chaos, even though in my opinion Astra is better. I feel like most people disagree with that. You also need to know how to use Astra, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, basically most people think Chaos is the best. Some people think Manifest or Vessel are good, but I think just Chaos is because of how good the Segunda is for it, so that's why I'm using Chaos. And then for Shrift and Vollstandig, I'm gonna be using the Oasis, so Oasis and Oasis Vollstandig. And I'm basically gonna be comparing those between these 3, giving them a rating out of 10, and then averaging it out at the end to see which one gets the highest score. And that's basically how this video is gonna work. Now if y'all do go on and you guys feel yourself enjoying this video at any point in time, please do drop a like. It does help out more than y'all could imagine. And yeah, let's get right into the video. Alright, so we're gonna start off by rating all of those aspects on the Lightning, Shikai, and Bankai. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over the moves for Lightning. So let me just open that up real quick. Alright, so let's start off with the Shikai moves. The first one is Storm Blitz. This move is pretty solid, I'm not gonna lie. This move does scale hybridly, which I think I'm gonna give a little bit bonus points for ease to get, because you could use it with a strength or a spear build. And yeah, the next move is Falling Thunder. Wrap the ever approaching storm around yourself and leap up to the heavens. Basically, you just launch them in the air, kind of like similar to how the Astra move is. Third is Approaching Storm. Pull the ever approaching storm into yourself, becoming one with innate lightning. Basically what this is you just pull yourself towards them and it does damage. So yeah, it's pretty mid, I'm not gonna lie. Like those moves are like mid, but the Bankai is where it gets really good. All right, so Bankai activation looks pretty sick. And then the 1000 Birds move does insane damage. Like here, let me show y'all. You basically jump up into the air, grab your opponent, and you stab them. And yeah, it does damage and it does scale with strength. So yeah, you have like 100 spirit with this, just so you could y'all could use the Shikai, and then the rest is pretty good for the Bankai. So I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I'm gonna rate the ease to get for Bankai and Shikai a 3 out of 10. They're insane. They are both insanely hard to get at their level cap. So you like getting Shikai level 15 is insanely hard, and getting Bankai at like any level under 150 is hard. So yeah, that's why I used to get is gonna be a 3 out of 10 for me. Damage is also gonna be like a 6 out of 10, just because the damage on it isn't really that high. Like if y'all will see like later on when I go over Chaos, the damage on those moves are actually crazy, but this one has like more stunness, right? So so yeah, I guess I could get a point for that. But yeah, 6 out of 10. For aesthetic, I'm gonna give it for aesthetic a 9 out of 10. It looks insanely sick. Like I would really get this just to look at it. It looks insanely cool. And then for funness, I'm also gonna rate this a 9.5 out of 10. It looks insanely fun to use. I never actually used it, so just to get a more clear answer, I'm gonna be asking someone who has. Alright, so next we got the resurrection moves, okay? And as I mentioned before, we're gonna be going with chaos, okay? For move 1 is sickle of destruction. You basically launch them into the air and do hella damage. Move 2 is chaos energy. Basically you literally, it's just a mode which gives the player a buff. And 3rd is chaos blaster. Basically you summon a black hole kinda and like just let them in and then do some damage. So yeah, these are actually some pretty decent moves. And yeah, let's go on to the Segunda. The Segunda has the craziest move in my opinion. The move is called Chaos Flash. Look at the move and how much damage it does. Like it literally wipes that player's entire health bar. If y'all look at the thing I just put on the screen. And yeah, that's gonna get high points for that. Okay, so I know there wasn't really much explanation for this, but it doesn't really need much explanation, right? Easy to get, I'm gonna say it's pretty easy. I'm gonna say it's an 8 out of 10 because it is pretty easy to get. There's been so many codes. By now you should have like 150 plus product essence. If you don't, then you've been missing out on codes. So getting it is really easy to get. I'm not gonna lie, you just gotta roll for it. The damage, I'm also gonna give that a 7.5 out of 10. The damage on it is pretty solid, especially on the move. For the Segunda, the damage on that move is insane. For aesthetic, I'm gonna give it a 6 because the aesthetic really isn't as nice as lightning in my opinion. It's just like black and kind of like dark and dull. And then for funness, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. I have actually tried it one time, and it was pretty fun in my opinion. And yeah, that's basically all I got. I'll put up the total and the overall on screen. And anyway, let's get on to the shrifts and volstandings. Alright, so next up we got the Oasis, shrift, and volstanding. So let's go over the moves real quick. I got Aqua Mirage. Basically, you literally just shoot a bullet of like kind of water at them, and then minions come out and they start hitting them and they do like chip damage. The second move is Rising Cascade. Basically what this move does, wrap your blade in Lost Tides and swing upwards. So basically just swing them upwards and then just combo them down. It's pretty easy. And then 3rd is Rainmaker. Basically you just spin around and you just do damage. So it's usually just take your blade, spin around, you do damage. Pretty self-explanatory. And then for the Vollstandig, the move is called Floodgates of Paradise. Basically you just summon a bunch of geezers that pop out the ground, and then also minions that attack them. You basically just hit them with a bunch of water everywhere. Like you just like make them wet as hell. And yeah, that's basically the moves. And let's go ahead and rate them. For ease to get, again, I do think it is easier than Bankai. I'm still gonna give that like a 7 out of 10. For damage, I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. For aesthetic, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I love how this looks, I'm not gonna lie. This is my only 10 out of 10 on this entire thing. And then for funness, I'm not exactly sure how fun it is, but to me it looks like an 8 out of 10. So the overall for that will be on the screen right now, and then I'll give y'all a slight overview at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so this is the last thing I want to say in this video. Basically, this is all my opinion. Obviously, this is not objectively right at all. Like, this is 100% subjective. There's no right or wrong answer for what is the best. It is dependent on you. You make it the best or the worst. It is all dependent on you. And also, obviously, I wasn't including Blizzard or Vasto Rage. Obviously, with that, Bankai Shikai would murk everything else. But yeah, that's basically all I got for y'all in today's video. If y'all did enjoy, make sure to go ahead and drop a like and subscribe. It does help out the channel a lot. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out.